Hi and welcome back. So I'm excited about today's video because I'm going to show you 10 fragrance collections that I really think you should try out. All of these 10 collections are amazing. And if there is one collection that you would like me to dig deeper into, just put it in the comments and I can do it. But in this video, I'm going to show you only one from each collection because otherwise I would be here talking about like 100 or 150 fragrances and that's not possible. But these are 10 fragrance collections that you don't want to miss. And then you just have to try the collections out and see which one in the collections that is the best one for you. So one fragrance collection that you really need to check out if you want to have a great collection is the Le Male fragrances from Jean Paul Gaultier. I mean, Jean Paul Gaultier makes such amazing fragrances. They are sexy, they are seductive, but they can also be professional and just perfect for just about any occasion. These are mass appealing, they are versatile, but they can also bring up the heat because they are all really seductive and sexy. The next collection you should try out is the Allure fragrances from Chanel. All of the fragrances in the Allure collection is really good. Allure Sport is one of my favorites, but you can really not go wrong with any of the Allure fragrances from Chanel. The fragrances is a collection of fresh and aromatic fragrances that you can wear for, I would say, almost any occasion. They work for going to the gym, but you can also wear them to dates and to work. And coming up is the elegant, powdery, seductive and beautiful collection of Givenchy Gentleman. This is one of the best powdery collections you can find for a man. All of the fragrances in the collection is not powdery, but many of them do have a powdery side or a powdery note. So just try them out and see what feels good for you. But I really think that the more powdery a fragrance is, the better. And the next one up is a must-have in every man's fragrance collection because these fragrances are amazing. Every single one in the collection. And the ones I am talking about is L'Homme Ideal, and this is the EDP. And what brings all of these fragrances together is a beautiful note of almond that you find in every single one of them. And I especially enjoy the EDP because the EDP also has a note of cherry. And that cherry note is absolutely one of the best. Moving on to the next collection, and the next one is Prada Luna Rossa. And this is Prada Luna Rossa Ocean, which is one of my personal favorites. So this is not the one with the best performance in that collection, but the scent, the powdery and sweet scent that you have in this aromatic freshie is beautiful. So just buy a big bottle, reapply it throughout the day and you will smell so amazing. But if you're looking for one with better performance than Prada Luna Rossa Ocean, just go for the original Prada Luna Rossa. That one is beautiful, it's mass appealing. I always compliment it when I sniff it on someone, and it's just truly amazing. And the next one up is one from the YSL Y collection, and it's YSL Y Le Parfum. This is one of my favorites from the Y collection. And the Y collection is a bunch of fragrances that is aromatic, they are fresh, they are masculine and they are elegant. I just enjoy all of them. They do perform differently depending on if you have the Le Parfum, the Eau de Parfum, the Eau Fresh or the EDT. So when you go with something like Y Le Parfum and the Eau de Parfum, the performance is better. And the EDT is the one that is least strong and the one that you really do have to kind of overspray to get compliments for it. But still, you will smell amazing even if it doesn't project like crazy. I do think that all of the Y fragrances are mass appealing, they are versatile and they smell really, really good. And of course, you can't have a fragrance collection without a Sauvage fragrance in it. So the collection you really need to try out is the Sauvage collection from Dior. And my absolute favorite from the Sauvage collection is Sauvage Elixir. This is an amazing one and everyone in the fragrance world is talking about this right now but it's because it's fabulous. And I got my nose on this the moment it came out, and I have loved it ever since. But I do think that all of the other fragrances in the Sauvage collection also smells amazing. So it's just a matter of your personal preference. If you like something a bit more sweet, a bit less sweet, but they are all fresh, they're aromatic, they're woody, and they are just fabulous. And another collection that you have to sniff your way through is the Armani Code Fragrance Collection. And this is one of my favorites. This is the EDP, and the EDP has a note of, I think it is suede or leather, that just makes it pop like the others doesn't. But all of the fragrances in the Armani Code Collection are really amazing. They are all kind of sweet with vanilla and something powdery. This is the kind of fragrances that you really definitely put on for a date, because they are sweet, they are alluring, they are seductive, and just so pleasant and very, very mass appealing. And another fragrance collection that you really can't go wrong with, and that you really have to try out, is the L'Homme collection from YSL. I just wanted to show you the latest one, and that's the Eau de Parfum, which also has a boozy side. But really, the original is amazing, and all of the flankers are too. But I would definitely say that the Eau de Parfum for me is one in the top 3. And the L'Homme collection is a collection of, I would say, fresh, aromatic, sweet, and really easy to use fragrances. The fragrances in the L'Homme collection works for just about any occasion, and they all smell amazing. And I saved the best for last. No, not the best, but this is one of my absolute favorite fragrance collections. And the one I have in my hand is, I think for me, the top 1, but there are so many good ones in this collection. And the collection is Valentino Uomo, and this is Valentino Uomo Noir Absolu. So just about all of the fragrances in the Valentino Uomo collection is powdery, and you know what we say about powdery fragrances. Powdery fragrances is incredibly sexy on a man, so you need to try out powdery fragrances. And if you are not in love at first sniff, just try it again and again, because it's so beautiful. Powdery notes are really like nothing else, and on a man it smells fantastic. And what I really like about the Valentino Uomo line is that even though there is something that keeps them all together, something that you can recognize in each and every fragrance in the collection, but still they all do have their different personalities. So there is one that is more fresh, there's one that is even more powdery, there is one with incense, and that's this one. And yeah, there are just so many different kinds of Uomos, but still with something similar in the base. And yeah, I wouldn't just go for one of the Valentino Uomo fragrances. I would definitely have more from the collection if I were a man. So I will probably do a walkthrough all of these collections at some point, but if there is one collection that you really want me to dig deeper into, tell me in the comments. Like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!